All right. Yeah, so I didn't know where to start. So this is where you would spawn into the realm. Um, we've all been here before. You get dropped into a brand new realm in Minecraft. Don't know where to go, don't know what to do. Probably have to sleep in a shit shack throughout the night until you can build a crafting table and all that stuff. Um, but with our world, we really decided to get you off with a little care package. What does it say here? Please look after Lucky Nipper for me. He's a good boy and he will serve you well. See, we even give you the best horse in the game. And some cobble to start off. That's not that great. But the best thing we could do for you to give you a good start on life is put a nether portal that connects you to our base, just so you're not lost and stranded, especially if you spawn at night or something. Decide to fuck around until it's night. That nether portal is going to be there directly at the spawn coordinates. So you'll find yourself in the nether here. Um, and there's some convenient maps. So we've mapped out a good chunk of this nether. Um, Obviously protected it for reasons because there's monsters like you hear there. So we're just going to do a quick tour of the mine. Um, First, like I said, this is how you would spawn into the world, and you would come. I know where I'm going, but there's signs if you want to know. So this is going to take you directly to our base. It's been a two-person effort here for the most part. Matt built everything that you see. Everything that you see that he built is because I pretty much mined it out of the ground. Is somebody in the realm right now? Hey, he joined. Alright, maybe we'll see him on the tour. There's a random room. I decided to put a hot tub in here. Really, I'm just going to show you not every nook and cranny of this place, but plenty of beds, plenty of chests with personal space to keep your stuff. This is the map room, and Matt's done a good job exploring. He's expanded our horizons there. Go Bucks, those are our colors. I don't know what that is up there. Huh. Ah, shit, where am I? I usually play on Switch, but I'm playing on PC, so I'm not super used to the control. This is the main hub of where we keep some items and do a lot of crafting. You got your potion station here, um, your enchanting table, which is useful if you want to get things like Unbreaking, Fortune, Efficiency, those good things I like to have on my axes. You have to be level 30 to enchant an item. So Matt ended up building us a nice little XP farm. So that's a mob grinder right there. They're going to spawn out of there. We usually get zombies and mini zombies, sometimes villager zombies. I've seen skeletons in there rarely. So a good way to build XP, if you're not just out adventuring, is to wait for mobs to spawn and kill them and get their XP from here. You sort of got to bait them out. Another good way to get XP is to go fishing. So while you are waiting for mobs to spawn in here, you can do a bit of fishing, and that way you're maximizing your time, getting your XP, so you can get back to enchanting. See, that gave me a little bit of XP and some fish, and then you turn around, kill these zombies. The last XP farm was the baby zombies could get through, and that was annoying. But yeah, you could just zone out, do a little grind here until you're up to level 30. I usually go to level 33 so I can make a couple options of axes. And yeah, let's see, go in there. Yeah, I don't like carrying a bunch of stuff that I don't need to. I'll leave those guys alone for right now, but that's our XP farm. Pretty darn useful. Alright, get out of here. Let's get in to just some of the rest of the castle, then we'll look outside and see what it really looks like. Then, really, I just wanted this to be a mine shaft tour because that is really what I've been working on. But this is all Matt. He made all this happen. Let's see if we can get a good view of the outside here too. Oh, good, it's daylight. There's a small village. We're working on it down there. There's signs of Christ out there too. We'll be able to see the castle better from here. Yeah, so this is really cool little Um, place with some shops. See this little sign for the inn. It's got a couple beer mugs on there. Go in here. There's a little tavern. I put a secret fighting pit down here too. It's just a little touch. Just to have little fun places to be. Fountain, that's the lighthouse. And the docks, we'll look out there next because that's on the way to what we want to look at. But some good fishing out here too. It's little shops, you know, just to make it have a feel like you're in a little town. Here's the blacksmith's area. I really like this place. Some good details in here. Again, Matt made all this. This is his creation. I did throw up a Tower to Christ there, just for shits. There's somewhat a better view of the castle from right there. There's a giant water wheel over here too. It looks better from the other side, but you get the gist. I'll shit on my tits. Alright. Plant a bunch of trees out there in case you need trees. Just for wood, for crafting, that sort of thing. I'll show you the docks out here. That's where we used to do the majority of our XP getting before we found that mob spawner. We come out here and fish off these docks, and we have a lot of cooked fish just to show for it. Probably don't have to go searching for food for quite a while. Look at that, the sun's going down. That's actually okay for what I'm going to show you over here, because it looks kind of cool when the sun goes down. Yeah, we expanded. I think Matt's working on this right now. Oh, look at that poor guy down there. We're expanding these docks to go out to what I call like a little slum area next to the mine. It's the mine out there. You can see the entrance to the mine. We'll get up to it here soon. Oh, that's what he's working on. That looks good. He's gonna sort of connect maybe a perimeter wall so we can get back up to the castle from here. The castle sits high on a hill. That's good. And here starts a little slum area where there's some broken shacks. And really the entrance to the mine, which is what I was going to show you here. There it is. The sun's going down, but maybe we could get a better look at the castle real quick. Yeah, we got plenty of room for anyone that wants to hop in and join the realm. Just reach out to me or Matt, and we can get you in. You do need Windows 10 version or Switch or PS4, one of those. But yeah, this is where I initially started the mine, because Matt had a smaller castle up there when I joined the realm. And I came down here to this mesa, and I saw this rock face that was this. I replaced it with granite, but the shape was similar, and I just saw a vision of a tunnel going straight through there, which I made happen. And he is sleeping, so God damn it, Matt. I texted him, I told him I was making a video. This fucker. Are you not sleeping, bro? Too bad. Doing shit. Alright, so this is a little janky at first. It gets super symmetrical and super rigid further in. We'll see. This really just connects the surface to my main hub. You gotta do a little jaunt there. It goes down at a pretty good angle here. Pretty symmetrical, which is what I like to do. I like to keep everything in good groups, at least going down. Once I get to a straight shaft, it'll look less cool, but there's something to be said about the difficulty of making a straight shaft versus the ones where you have twists and turns, but I'll show you that. I certainly hope this is recording. goes down until we hit bedrock, so enjoy the ride. So my usual basic loadout here, just for my purposes, I always like to have a sword, always have cobble, just for reasons, just in case I need to patch something up, if I see a hole or something. I like to keep my shaft pretty clean. The diamond pickaxe, of course, it has to have efficiency 4 on it. Unbreaking is my second priority, then fortune is always a third priority. We have so much diamond at this point where I can give a shit if I have fortune on it or not, but I always carry, if I don't have a fortune axe ability on my axe, I always keep a separate fortune axe on me at all times anyway, just in case I do hit diamond. This is the first patch of really lava and obsidian that I hit, and I was unequipped to deal with it at the time because I was a noob. But so I just, as soon as I hit bedrock, I finally hit that patch of lava and water, which create that obsidian wall, and it was a beast for me to handle at my younger years. I'll hop out here real quick, just show you some more theory. But yeah, we just set up little huts along the way, and at this point, if you see any like blatant areas of cobble too, you'll see areas where I hit rough patches, where I wanted to keep this shaft going, but the water was too much for me to deal with. That changed. I eventually got better at the game, and I stopped letting lava or obsidian or water get in my way, really. And you'll see that in the... I don't like having things out of order, really. In the other shafts that I have. So this is where I really just decided to, you know what, I'm sick of riding in a minecart. I'm going to drop a special mine base here, and this is where I have all my shit, really. I'll go through all of it here just for shits, but really we threw it on a portal, and these nether portals are really keeps this realm going. So from this chest down here, this one should be full. Yeah, the rest of these are full. Then I build up that way. From this chest here, all the way to this chest here, that is all cobble. This chest is where I keep my goodies. This is where we have the diamond, iron, obsidian, some spare food, just a couple smelting or furnaces there. Anvil in case I need to repair my axes. This has random shit that's useful, but I don't really have anywhere else to put it. This is just useful stuff. I keep a lot of wood there. Coal. Shit, got a shit ton of redstone, because when you use that fortune axe, you get more redstone than you really need. But it's useful, I like redstone. Lapis, that's good for enchanting. Random shit like weapons and stuff that's not mob parts, really, but it's still useless. I keep in there, or keep mob parts, and slime. So in case you ever come join the realm, you want to know where shit is, come raid this, take anything you need. We have the bounty of the Lord. Flint. Anytime I do set up little shit shacks along the way, I do like to keep a little area where I have a bedroom in case I need to get away for a second. Mobs don't really come here because of all the torches, but there should be dirt. This whole stack is diorite. This whole stack is andesite. This whole stack is granite. This whole oh shit, there's cobblestone in here. Forgive that. Wow. That's embarrassing. There's gravel in there. And more gravel in there. I'll look at that later, but granite then. This is everything that's basically not cobble is over here. So the mine keeps going. It'll go a couple different ways. This way that I have it right here, if I jump into this cart, you'll see this loops back to the mine base. Enjoy the ride, which is what we'll do. And that is a different shaft altogether. So this will just loop back to right there. So like I said, when I first started mining, I got comfortable with enough with making a shaft. You can tell my shaft is always going to be 10 blocks wide by 7 high, and I keep just a one block on each side on the top just to give it some shape, so it's not just a boring square. There's no other reason than it just looks better this way to me. Torches are always 3 apart, and they line up perfectly side by side, even when it takes twists and turns. The math somehow worked out for me in that way. The rails. There's 10 regular rails, then 1 powered rail, the redstone torch to keep it going. So yeah, whenever there's twists and turns, it's a good indication that I ran into something I didn't like, and I just had to change direction and hope I would run it, just keep it going, like there. So this twists and turns, and fortune would have it, someday I eventually looped back to that mine base. So there is some like mist ore along the way, like there's some coal, there's some redstone, even some iron. The only thing I try and always clean up is at least gold and diamond, lapis sometimes, until we eventually had a surplus of that too. So you shouldn't see too much in here. But if you need anything, just first raid the stores, and then secondly, you can always check this mine shaft for easy pickings on anything you might need. But the stores are pretty good. So this should be looping back around into the point where I was getting frustrated. I had to keep making so many twists and turns. I just wanted to make a straight mine shaft, which eventually I did. So yeah, this is getting closer back because that wall shares the same side with the wall that I saw earlier. Eventually, you'd think this would run into itself, which it did, and I had to start taking it back different ways as well. What are you doing out there? I don't like that you're just floating out there. Until eventually, yeah, this last longer shaft takes us back. See, I ran into obsidian and got through some of that there. Sort of learned how to deal with it in lava. Really tame it there. It should take us right back to the base. And this longer stretch here is where I really got the... I really wanted to start making just a straight long shaft, which we eventually called a hetero shaft, just for those reasons. But yeah, I had learned well enough at this point on how to deal with anything I come across, where it's like, alright, let's start making a real shaft. And that's what we will come up to next. Gosh, I can't remember when we started this realm. We had another realm during the very beginning of COVID that we gave up on. I remember this is probably around September when we started this. Or when I really got serious about it. I'd say around September. Then, well, it's end of December now, about to be January. It's Christmas was yesterday. Merry Christmas all. Alright, so that eventually looped back here. Imagine my surprise when I finally popped out here and I saw all this, and I was like, thank God. Alright, so next is hetero shaft. This is where the fun begins. Or the pain. Or the, why the fuck did I make this? Because I'm never going to be able to stop. So we start at negative 1500, give or take a few there. And it's going to go on until I just today hit negative 5,000, which is a milestone to say the least here. And it follows the same pattern, except there's going to be no twists or turns. That means it's going to be straight, 10 wide, 7 high, brick lining on either side. And you can see scars of where I would have to slow progress and patch lava holes or patch water coming through from the ceiling. It's my least favorite. You can see there's a bit of patchwork. Sometimes it just opens to a chasm above you. There could be abandoned mine shafts there. There could be what have you. But this has really been my project here, is this straight shaft. There's more fun things to do in Minecraft, which I've certainly been realizing lately. Like I built that whole granite Greek facade outside of the mine by the slums. That was really fun. Got to get some outstretched arms on that thing with some lava and bonfires. The hands just, it looked cool. So I've definitely started branching out a little bit more. I think after this video, after 5,000, I'll commit to making the slums look a little bit nicer, or more realistic as slums or a mining town. So we're coming up on 2,200, so we're about 1,000 in, and so yeah, this is a lot of rail to lay too. So it takes a lot of gold for the powered rails, redstone for the powered rails and the torches, and a lot of wood, because wood and iron are really what you need mostly to make a rail system this long, but it's all connected. And we have a great nether system that's all connected too, which is supplemented with some nether portals that are amazing. And I'll show you the nether portals along the way. There's 2 along the way here, just so you don't have to ride the rails the whole time. And they're connected in the nether, and they connect to that base where we saw, we started the video with the spawn. So, there's some more obsidian. So, we'll end the video by coming back to the base, or coming back to the castle, and I'll show you how much faster it is than riding this whole rail system just to use the nether. So around 3,300 we should be coming up around our first nether portal, which we'll have to get out and get back in a minecart, which if you're coming down here, always keep a minecart on you. That'd be my only advice. There's plenty back at the base I'm sure that you could use, or there's plenty of iron. All you need is I think 4 to 6 pieces of iron to create one minecart. Super easy to make. Just have one on you at all times. So, not much to see other than I missed a gold right there. Oh well. I never really use my axe except when I'm taking down torches and resetting my little base. Coming up around 3,300 mark here. This is boring, but I guess there's no other way to say that it's boring. I like it, and a lot of people who I talk to about craft seem to like it too. This part of it, just making shafts. Shit. Playing on PC, I forget the controls sometimes. Okay. Alright, so that nether portal, I guess I could show it. We'll show it when we come back to it on the way back, because it connects to the other one. So the mine base is that way. Header shaft continues. And we just gotta ride this out. It'll deposit us by one of my little shit shacks, and I'll show you exactly what that means. All along this shaft, about every 500 blocks or so, I would make a little shit shack, which I just dig into the wall like we saw back at the base, put a little bed there. Then across from the bed, I would put a crafting table, a couple furnaces, some magma blocks there. Definitely had a rough time there. Yeah, a couple furnaces, crafting table. There's another shit shack. I bet you, if anything, if I looked in there, there'd be remnants of what was a shit shack. Yep, I would put a bed here. Depending where I was at, sometimes I would tunnel up just to see where we're at. I think right here we were under an ocean, so I didn't have much to do there. Yeah, but every so often along the way, I mean, you gotta, because you don't want to have more than one shit shack along the way too, because I've ran into that where I wouldn't clean up my shit shacks, I would just leave them, and then there would be all this cobble, all this other stone and other items just littering my cavern, and I would have to make new furnaces each time, new beds, new all this shit. And I was like, no. So each time I do take down a shit shack, half the process of this tunnel is running items back to spawn, just to deposit in the coffers that you saw back there, which is a chore unto itself. But what really helps with that is the nether portals. And that is a little area where there's an abandoned mine shaft up there, a bunch of skeletons, poison spiders, that sort of thing. Yep, I've gotten lazier about that. It's still uniform, it doesn't look super great, but another shit shack there. fun project during quarantine. And not only is it still quarantine, but it is about to be January. So anyone who sees this and wants to join the realm, if you're looking for something to do, um, come pick a spot and add to the world we've created here. Raid my stores for resources. We're looking, you see that whole map room that we have. We just want people to come in and maybe do their own thing and connect everything back to the main hub, and that way we can share in each other's success. Alright. Coming down towards the end of it here. Oh shit. Yeah, this will take me down there. Yeah, this will take me to my shit shack. So that's another nether portal that connects to everything. Connecting to the nether highway, it's pretty straight. On this, since we've made such a straight, or I've made such a straight line here, both nether portals are relatively on the same trajectory, which is good. And I also have put rails down in the nether. Even though the nether, you move 8 times faster than you do in the overworld, it was still getting to be a bit of a run. So I put down some rails there, get back super quick. Alright, shit shack. Here we go, this is what I'm talking about. Usually separated into good stuff, bad stuff, 2 for cobble, and 1 for everything else. And then everything you need. Occasionally, I'm going to lose so much food by running up these stairs. Occasionally when I do build a shit shack, I will tunnel up and see where we're at. Just a fucking forest, nothing cool there. I'm really looking for a jungle biome. I want to make a treehouse city somewhere, but I'll get there eventually. Alright, so this is the end of the rail, so next time I come back down here, I will probably bring enough rail to get us all the way to the end of the mine here and set up another shit shack. And that's how the process goes. You just keep moving the shit shack along, running your cobble back to base, and then laying rail. So come to negative 5,000 here, and how did we get this far? Well, here's my basic strategy. You basically just dig 5 blocks, which is as much as your axe can reach, at a time, and then you clear out underneath it. And there's a reason I want efficiency 4 on everything I use, because all you have to do is touch these blocks and they just evaporate. And then I'll usually go for about 20 blocks deep, then I'll start working on upwards. But just for shits here, I'm only going to go 5 blocks. So I'll dig up 4 on either side. Make sure to put 1, 2, 3 spaces in between my torches. Then I'll dig up 1, 2, 3, 4. On either side. Like I said, normally I do about this 20 deep. And then you just dig up as far, again, 5 blocks above you, as far as you can go up with your axe. That way you really don't make any mistakes. You just mine as far as you can. And you really do that just until you get a nice chunk taken out. I was going to say I don't need to do the whole thing, but of course I do. I hate leaving things unfinished. So yeah, that is the story of how we got this mine here so far. I'm not very good at building, so I can't really tell you how that castle was made. Maybe Matt'll show you. He can make a video on how he builds things. I like to watch that. Guy makes some beautiful stuff. And I keep a shovel and on one side of my pickaxe, because it's the second most useful thing in case you hit dirt or gravel. And then I keep cobblestone next to my pickaxe in case I need to patch something up. Like up there, I might need to patch, something up later. Or plug a lava hole or a water hole. This gravel, I hate gravel so much. And then rinse and repeat until you have, you look up and it's spring, and then, hey buddy. Alright, let's quickly just show you the nether portals and how they connect back to the realm, and we'll call it quits. See how long it takes just running? That's why we have the friggin'... Well, here we go. That's why you have the minecarts. So all in all, it looks like a lot, but you saw quickly I could knock out a 10 by 5 section of cobble in just about a minute or two there. Yeah, and that obviously it's a slow and tedious process, but a lot of people do find it relaxing. It's fun to do. If you got your own method of, everyone has their own method of doing it. Alright, so let's get into this nether portal. The fuck is my minecart? Alright, well. That's why you always keep a minecart with you. There's an extra minecart out here somewhere. Yeah, the nether's kind of scary. Like I said, you just gotta keep it walled off, make sure you're protected from bad guys. Sometimes you can hear them. Oh, there it is. Great. Well, we'll send you back. Alright. Shut up. It's a go. So, that was not a very... Jesus, I have too many minecarts everywhere. Alright. So that was not a very long minecart ride at all. In the nether, it doesn't take long. So, this got us to our other nether portal at negative 3300 in the Hetero shaft. So you don't have to... If you want to go through that nether portal, you have to just stand there and wait, but you can walk right through those things. So this will take us back to another nether portal, which is right near the base. Just to show you how quick nether travel is, how useful it is. Damn, I got minecarts all over the fucking place. I need to chill. So I'll pop out just to show you. We're gonna pop right back through this, just so we can get back to base, or castle. And voila, we are back here. So it's super useful. So if I was at negative 5,000 and I had a whole shitload of cobble I wanted to bring back here, I could do that pretty quickly, which is the benefit of the nether. So let's go back through here. I'll show you one little cool trick, and then we can get back to the castle. So that's obviously back to where we came from. That I'll show you what that's for here right now. Just another effort to save time. This connects us back to where we spawned in at the beginning. Unfortunately, when we connected to Nether the first time here, we had to walk down a bunch of stairs, but Matt came up with the idea so you don't have to walk down all those stairs. Just walk forward. Don't move. Don't keep walking forward. Trust the Lord. And you got that there. Just a neat little thing. So let's get back up here. So at the top of the stairs here, one day Matt was, we were playing again. He was sleeping in bed. I tried to sleep at the same time, but I was in the nether, and I did not know that your bed would explode in the nether, so this really just made a huge crater. That connects to the same spot, really. Just a longer way of getting there. This will take us back. I don't have the shoes that make me run fast on this. I forgot to enchant them. This will take us back here to another portal, which will get us to the castle, if you remember. That's where the spawn was. Here we came. Let's go back to the castle. Try and see where Matt is. Yeah, so all in all, it's a pretty expansive highway and realm that we've created, but we've got ways of getting back to it. Oh shit. It's faster ways to get outside of the castle than what I just was about to show you. That's where you just came out of the nether spawn. We can go this way. Come out here. Oh, he just left the realm. Oh well. Just go up in the lighthouse and, son of a bitch. Call it quits. Ooh. Oh, missing a spot on that map. Alright, love you.